Hello, everybody. Laura back again. It's Friday Late Night Live with Laura. And let's see. Um, I've been working on my square. Almost done with this round, I think. Yep, almost done with this round. You caught me in the middle of putting my stuff down and trying to get to my mouse to click. Hi, Chris. Hi, Lynette. Thanks for coming. Much appreciated. I am also almost done with cutting the sleeves on my cards that were too big for the box. So after years of having an alternate way of keeping my cards, I decided that box was too heavy for me, and it was time to trim down the sleeves of the cards. You can't really tell, but this is too high above the card. Here we go. So I'm trimming it so it's closer down to the card, trying to leave 1 to 2 millimeters. It's successful most of the time. Sometimes I cut right at the top edge of the card, but that's my other project I've been working on. I got the foot pedal and the power cord for my sewing machine that my friend ordered for me. I haven't told the husband that one yet. And so I got to get my first. Hi, Bryn Michelle. Thanks for coming. So I got to get my first set of sewing things done that I had already cut out before I found out I didn't have those 2 items. And, I haven't gotten a message or a phone call saying, hey, we found them. Have you found them yet? Or anything like that. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to talk about using my sewing machine, and we'll see what happens, right? I told my friend, I said, you should bill my husband at the end of the year, like November, send him a bill for the things you've paid for me. And this is not the friend that lives in the apartment building. No, this is my other friend. Laura is going to do some stitching. I'm learning how to do the rolled hem for the very teeny edge on handkerchiefs. Homemade handkerchiefs. Way cheaper. Especially when you got old sheets you can cut up or old pillowcases. Way cheaper than paper tissues. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So my first one's not very good, but I've got plenty of material to learn on. So eventually I'll get it done. I'll get it right. Right. Yeah. What I may have to do is with this first one is go through and do a little bit of tucking under and doing little teeny stitches to hold it down. But you know what? That's okay. It is what it is, and I'm going to make it work because I have not had any problems washing my handkerchiefs. Enough about that. I should be able to see how big this is now. So let's find out. I don't think I'm close enough to 20 yet. And that's not good because I've got bumps and lumps from the cords on my table. Bumps and lumps and lumps and bumps from the cords on the table. Trying not to. Okay, almost 17 and a half. And I have to do one more, which would probably get me closer to 18. So I've got actually, oh my goodness, 3 more rounds. Excuse me. I shouldn't have had the pop before I came on. It's midnight. Came to say hi and good night. Good night, Maritza. Okay. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Don't forget the thummies. Okay. So that's my square. It's coming along. It's only my first one. I know. I haven't really been in the mood to crochet. We've had such a heat wave. My apartment is cool. I think it's about 71 now. Turns out we're having problems with our air conditioning working. Don't know what's going on. Hopefully I'll find out next week what's going on, or at least what they can tell us anyway. So, the saga of the Flaherty guys is over. But I'm okay. And I'll tell you some of it. Flaherty guy number one, the one I like. We finally sat down and talked about things, and I said, "So what is it you're looking for?" And he says, "Exactly what we have, a friendship." And I said, "Okay, you got a touch of heat exhaustion today. That's not good, sweetheart. I didn't go outside today, but I sat in actually one of probably the coolest room on the first floor, which is weird because I live on the third floor, and my apartment's actually staying cooler than other people's on the first floor." So I'm like, "That's interesting." And it's closer to the AC unit. But then, I mean, we're talking 3-wing apartment building here, so. Are you falling asleep, Venus? Are you falling asleep, Venus? Aw, did I interrupt your nap? Oh, yeah, turn so you can't look at Mom. Oh, you little stinker. I've been inside for the past 2 days because of heat, yeah. But I was inside and I was getting too hot, and I'm like, "Can we turn the fan on? I'm melting." So we turned the fan on. We were downstairs. I was putting glue on the back side of the puzzle, and we got some more information about the guy I actually did the puzzle for. Flirty guy number 2. Did you hear me? Anyway, it's just got the microphone. Turns out he was taken to the hospital yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure which. And could potentially be in a really bad place with his health. And I almost lost it when I found out. Runs up and hugs you. Hi, sweetheart. So yeah, that's not good. So I don't know what's going to happen to the puzzle now that it's finished and glued on both sides. It's got glue done on both sides now. I don't know what's going to happen to it now because I don't know if he's going to be back. So yeah, it's good. Laura took it on herself. I took it on myself because I said, well, because he says, all I want is peace and quiet. And I was like, okay. And I said, well, if you wanted peace and quiet, you shouldn't have been flirting with me. And he says, and when did I flirt with you? And I said, oh, okay. Then I read it all wrong. I was like, okay, whatever. But, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I really am. Believe it or not. I went through some stuff yesterday, but I'm okay. And it's nice to know. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. You were on your live, so you couldn't hear me. That's right. I don't remember what I said, honey. I don't remember what I said. Oh, cat's uncomfortable. Well, you're sleeping on top of a glued puzzle with polyester fleece over top of that because I didn't want her scratching up the backside of the puzzle. Anyway, I don't remember what I said last time. Look, gave me. Darn it. I'm not tired. I took a nap this afternoon. Oh, now I'm getting the evil cat eye. You're keeping me up, Mom. Go sleep under the bed. It's your favorite spot anyway. Oh, you're going to give me the I love you look? Whatever, cat. And that was after swiping at me. She didn't want my paw in her way, so she batted me out of the way. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. Haven't worked on this. It's been too hot. I mean, these are cotton projects, and I'm just, I got other things on my mind. Plus, I'm writing a novel. Don't forget, I'm writing a novel too. Oh, and I got this bug to do watercolor painting. I haven't done that since high school. Yeah, you had a nap. I had a nap. And excuse me. So I spent some money on that. Probably shouldn't have, but oh well. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm okay. Oops. Oh, let's just turn the sound off. There we go. No more interruptions. And and Coffee Angel needs a nap. Lynette. Oh, shouldn't be yawning. I read this afternoon. I couldn't fall asleep. I just read. It was too hot. I could hardly move. My apartment was like 71 degrees. It's supposed to be 70. Actually, it's supposed to be 68, but that's okay. 68 was just a little too cold, so 69 was just about right. It is all for the best, Laura. Yep, I know it is. I know it is. I'm okay. Besides, he tells me one thing and then does another. I almost tripped with a bucket of cards mostly, in my hand, and I almost tripped because I couldn't get my one foot past the next foot because of the foot at the table was in the way, and so I kind of went like this, and I said, put my hand down with the bucket that I had in my hand, and I said, and what did I say? Oh, and here I am about to fall down on the floor, and he puts his arms out like he's going to catch me. My fiance is making a chocolate cake tonight. It will happen when you least expect it. I know. And then there have been other comments too since we talked about things the other night. So I don't know. We'll see. And I'm okay. Like I said, I'm happy. I beat myself up a little bit yesterday, but I'm okay. I'm happy. And geez, I spent 5 hours with him this afternoon. I have my place at 70. Mom freezes if it is any cooler. Yeah. My feet still get cold and my hands still get cold, but the rest of me, 72, and actually I think it's changed. I think it's 70 and I go hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot. And he was sitting across the table from me. We were playing cribbage this afternoon while we were waiting for the puzzle to try downstairs in the community room. And he's sitting over there and he's going like this with a magazine. And in my brain, I'm like, my biggest fan. That's a joke my husband used to say all the time. I'm her biggest fan. Oh, and also I made a little quick short. Okay, cool. Mine is set at 72. Yeah. Mine is set at 70. Well, right now I think it's set at 67 because it's been too warm outside. The air conditioner can't keep up with the cooling all of us off. So I've had to keep turning mine down while I'm watching the actual temperature of the room go up, up. And I'm like, turn it down, and the temperature's going up, up. And I'm like, this room can't get past 71 or I start getting way too warm. I can't do anything when I'm that warm. I just sit and sweat. So we're having trouble because of the heat. But the new manager, because the old manager got fired, and I'm sad to see her go, but I didn't get to know her either. So, you know, she's the one that helped me get in here, and excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so bad. I mean, I had dinner, I had my pop, I'm drinking water. My pop is Zevia, Zevia. It's made with this stevia or stevia, however you pronounce it properly. And I really like it. I'm going to see if I can get my friend to go to take me over so I can get some more. I try not to drink more than one every other day. So, hi, Grammy Colleen. Thank you for coming. I forgot to say hi, Moon Rosecraft. I said hi, but not quite that enthusiastically, and I'm sorry. I can't cook when it is this hot, let alone 3 squares. Yeah, I hear that. Um, I need to use the vegetables. Well, I'm going to use up the vegetables is to make soup. There was no way I could do it today. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. We'll see. But we've been watching movies in his apartment because he's got enough room for me and a chair. Um, and right now he can't get to my recliner in my place because I've got too much stuff in the way, making it hard for him to turn the wheelchair. And then I'm stuck over here and I can't get out. Yeah, so I'm just like, we'll just watch movies in his apartment for now. But we play cards and we play games up here on my table or down in the community room. We have bad thunderstorms coming here. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's all over the place. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? I can't remember now, but we had a thunderstorm. Cat was under the bed the entire time. She come see me at all that afternoon. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. I worked at the house on Tuesday, but I worked at their house in the heat. So I did so much on Tuesday in the heat, um, and no AC on the second floor of that house. And I just did so much that I couldn't go yesterday. I was just my back was so screwed up, and then I got adjusted and I went to the chiropractor on Wednesday, and so my back was all screwed up, and it was just I couldn't do much yesterday. I was just kind of pretty messed up. Pretty sure I had a little bit of dehydration going on at least on Tuesday. So, of course, then I've got the other guy who keeps saying, "Come sit here next to me, Laura." And I'm just like, I can't sit on that thing. Anybody in the chat in the house? Anybody in the chat in the horse? Would you just help me here with for a quick minute? I'm trying to make a poncho, and I change 100. Should I add another 4? Oh, chained. Anybody in the chat in the house? Would you just help me here for a quick minute? I am trying to make a poncho and I chained 100. Should I add another 4? Okay. What size yarn are you using? And is this the neck we're talking about for the hole? Is that what you chained 100 for? Because it would depend on the size of the yarn that you're using and how big you need the neck to be. Colleen's got a point too. Need more information. Half double. Okay. But is it the neck that you chained 100 for? And what size yarn is it? Okay, right there. I'm trying to do this with very little light. I may look all washed out in the picture. Well, not that bad today. I would think the neck 4 stitches isn't going to make too much of a difference. I agree. Yeah, I see that it's half double. And then that's why I was asking about the size of the yarn. Is it size 2? Is it size 3? Is it size 4? But yeah, I agree with Colleen. 4 stitches is probably not going to make that too much of a difference. It would make more of a difference if it was a size 4 or a size 5 yarn. So it depends on the size of the yarn. It's in your short. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's right, Colleen. Try it on. It's hard to do that with just the chain though, because you really need at least another row or 2 on before, and by then you're like, forget it, I'll just keep going. So at least that's what I do. Oh, it's a size 4 yarn. I'd still say the 4 stitches isn't really going to matter. Oh, I don't have it out here, but I did my size 4 poncho with a bag a day. I don't remember the name of the poncho anymore. Or the name of the pattern, whatever I'm trying to say. But I think it was I think it was like 96. I could be wrong. No, it had to have been less than that. Maybe it was 86. Anyway, I don't remember. So I really can't help you with that. But that was a great question. And hopefully we helped you a little bit. Uh-oh, Kitty's too warm. She's all stretched out. Is you too warm, darling? It's cooler in the bedroom. I already knew that, though. Uh-oh, uh-oh, where am I? Um, oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. There it is. Pick this little guy up. Come over here and pick this little guy up. I hope I picked up the right one. Pull it through and single crochet. Ready for the next row. I might be doing a granny stitch instead of 3. I'm going to be doing a 4. Size 4 yarn with the K hook adds about 2/3 of an inch. I might be doing a granny stitch instead of 3. I'm going to be doing a 4. Okay, I understand that. Well, you going to come see me? Come here. There you go. Yeah, there's that Venus kitty. Venus kitty is in the picture. Yes, she is. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's got my head and my back at the same time. I don't know if I can handle it. Where are you going, cat? Come here. Come here. Well, we can't show that thing up on the screen, Goofy. Okay, you gonna lay down now? Let me just move this out of the way. I'm done crocheting for a little bit here. I'm almost out of yarn. Luckily, I got another ball right there, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Mom's got the yarn. It's all picked out. She's going very fast. I think I'm also having more problems with my hands, but that's okay. In some respects, it's easier to sew right now than it is to crochet. But I have a lot of stuff I want to get finished. Yes, I do. Should I make you a hat? Oh, itchy head. You got itchy head. Do an itchy head. I'm not trying to play with your ears. If you'd stop wiggling, I wouldn't keep catching your ears. You're going to lay down. Well, I know you're not purring because you're giving me the kill eye. I don't know what that is. It's black string from somewhere. Oh, maybe it was purple from my handkerchief that I made yesterday. Venus, you're wobbling the computer. Venus, why are you wobbling things? I told you, if you want to go to bed, go lay under the bed. You do anyway. I can never find you until I'm settled down with my book or my YouTube show. And then, ow! And then you bite me. You ran your tooth across the side of my hand. I know what that means. Why aren't you purring? Goofy girl. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You're okay. Hi. All right. I thought I was going to have a tail wrapped around my arm for a second there. 5mm hook. Yeah. Ah. Thank you for the tooth rub again. Okay. Lay down. Lay down. Get that. Get that end down. There you go. Get it down. Get it down. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you. That would make about a 1/2 inch. Okay. Put that back in, back down, cat. Okay? You don't have to sit in my lap, you know. You are welcome to go somewhere else. Oh, goodness gracious. Thunderstorm coming here now. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. My fiance is watching YouTube on the laptop. Okay. Uh, oh, you're all right. You're all right, Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Venus. Venus. Yep, I need to do that on Monday. I need to put that on my phone before I forget. Ah, 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 ah. Enjoy it, Bryn Michelle. I would love it if it would rain here. Hi, you're okay. You're okay. You getting down now? Hi, Ariel Williams. Thanks for coming. Oh, this is nice. Hi, Ariel. I'm Laura. This is Laura's Yarn Talk. On Friday nights, I just sort of sit here and crochet and talk about things going on in my life. Talk about cat is away from the window tower and on my computer table. I pretty much just sit here and talk. It used to be 2 hours, but now I only do an hour on Friday. It was every other Friday for 2 hours is and now it's every Friday for an hour. Although, if I can't think of anything to say, I ask questions or and see if I can help with the problem. Or I just say, hey, I'm tired. I'm going to go read my book or lay with my cat or whatever, life. Um, so I'm a German Shepherd mommy and my dog is a sweet girl. Oh, that's nice. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I'll make well, I already have a wall hanging. I just don't know where it is in the house. I already have a rainbow wall hanging. It was a latch hook I made. Oh my goodness. A long time ago. High school, I think. I did the rainbow pillow with college. And I did the balloons, which I never got framed. That was cross stitch, counted. Um, Dang, I'm still gonna have to look for that too. Along with everything else, I gotta move to my room so I can figure out what I'm gonna do with it. My old room, I should say. My old room, my room in the house. I'm in my own apartment now, and I love it. I take care of me and the cat, and there are days when I forget to feed her wet food, but she likes her dried kibble chunks, so she's okay, and she's got water, and I feel that whenever I see that it's emptier than it should be. Shit, shit, Shih Tzu mommy. He's a sweetie too. uh, okay, darn it. I need to make some videos. I need to get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. I get interrupted by making friends. I guess that's okay, right? It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm happy. I am. I am. I still got a problem though. It's not the same when I go like this, hugging myself. It's just not the same. The cat helps, but there are days when, like today, when she pretty much leaves me alone. She's under the bed almost the entire day. That's funny. I'm actually not used to friends that spend a lot of time with me. Probably because my husband was my friend. Thank you, sweetie. I feel more chipper lately. And I may not be glowing at the moment, but I have a headache. I've had a headache most of the afternoon. Like I said, they were working on AC, and there were some funny smells in my apartment and in the hallway, and that I think that affected my sinuses a little bit. I think that's also why I had the headache. So hopefully they won't be doing too much over the weekend on the AC, but they've got to get it solved. But hopefully it won't be too much over the weekend so that I can hopefully get past this. I'm waiting to hear from paratransit, and that's supposed to be $3.40 a trip. So if I take them one way to the doctor's office, it's $3.40. If I take them one way back home and it's already set up, it's still another $3.40 no matter what. It's $3.40 a trip. And I'm like, well, I need it for getting to getting to doctor's appointments. I don't need it so much for going shopping. I have a friend who can take me shopping. I have a couple of friends who could take me shopping. Actually, I have like 3 or 4 friends who could take me shopping. I trimmed half of my hair on the left side. Okay. I can't wait to get out my stuff to do some watercolor, but I still have this puzzle. Now I'm wishing that was done over, and yet I'm like in the back of my mind, just sort of praying that the guy I did it for is going to be okay. By cab, train, or the bus. Paratransit is door-to-door service, bus service, rather than taking a time scheduled, route scheduled, time scheduled, whatever that is called, whatever that fixed route. That's what it's called, fixed route schedule. Bus. I cannot afford to take a cab. I can't do Ubers anymore. And yeah, there's no train around here. So, but it is what it is. I'm trying to make it work. Oh, I see what is. Okay. Whatever. That was a funny thumping noise out in the hall. Hold on. Is that you? Ouch. It's the cat. What are you doing? I'm not going to let you in there. You have food in the bathroom. You don't need to go in the closet. It was the cat. I have too many cords. I'm going to get this figured out. No, you're not going in the closet, Venus. Venus. She's gone now. We can talk about her. I drive, but like that, I have a bus system here in my city. Venus, stop it. She's trying to get in the closet. She's trying to push the doors open enough for her to get in. Oh, she got a paw in. He's trying to figure out how to make it move. Kitty, did you move the door? Okay, fine. I have to go let the cat in the closet. Don't understand this one at all. Where'd you go? See you later. Go on. Go play in the closet. Be nice to my stuff. I'm going to leave the door open. Oh, I don't have to go let her out when she starts banging on the door again, right? I'm just going to leave the door open. She likes to climb into places. Yeah, she's a cat, she likes to climb up into places she shouldn't go and on things she shouldn't even be on. And then next thing I know, I find claw marks on things that, yeah. Okay, now that I'm hot and sweaty from walking around the room, and that just proves to me that the air conditioning is definitely having a problem because I'm going to have to turn the numbers down again. It looks like it's 72 in here now. We can talk about her. You're funny, Lynette. I drive, but like that, I have a bus system here in my city. Okay. Okay, One, two, oops, three. Next one goes right there, which doesn't make any sense to my brain, but that's all right. Uh-oh, somebody's getting into trouble in there. Well, yeah, just because the quilt is sitting on the side doesn't mean that it's going to hold your weight, you goofball. One time I didn't realize that she had climbed into the closet. She was up on top on my puzzles and games on the top shelf. I have no clue how she got back there. I mean, up there. She's gone. I have a tip. If you go to TV Showcase, do not buy freeze-dried candy. That sounds kind of not like very good. She's back. I thought you were going to sleep, Chris. And by the way, you're welcome. I want to see pictures. Okay. Okay. Now, why does that look so gigantic? What did I do wrong? Did I do too many stitches? That one's too big. I don't know why that one's too big, but that's all right. 1, 2, 1, 2. What in the world is going on? All right, I don't know, but I need to go in this one in order to get the right amount of double crochets across the row. So I'm dozing off. I'm going to go back to bed. Talk later. All right, bye-bye. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. Yep. Night-night. Okay. Is it a bad storm? Is a bad storm your way? Not my way. I don't have a storm coming on. I think it was Brenda Michelle was talking about having a storm. Yep, it was Brenda Michelle. It was talking about having a storm. Uh, oh, so you have rain too. Okay. A microburst, huh? Good night, Lynette. I'll be getting off in 15 minutes unless y'all leave me. Then I'll get off sooner. Bad storm coming here, bottom of Lake Michigan. Okay. Guess who's back? I just like thunderstorms. Yeah. Hi. Thunderstorms were more fun in the mountains of Colorado, I think, than they are here out on the plains. I didn't like thunderstorms in Sterling, Colorado. We didn't ever, almost never, I should say, almost never had thunder um, in Washington, where we lived, outside of Seattle. There were a few times though, we're like, wow, listen to that thunder. And it's like, your cat is unnerved. Yeah. My cat comes up on the bed and starts going mew, 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 because she can't figure out what's going on. I don't like thunderstorms because when I was young, it woke me up. Yeah, I understand that. That explains the barometric pressure change. Yeah. That doesn't explain why I got a headache today, though. But when I was growing up in the Denver area, Denver, Colorado area, uh, I would beg my mother to let me take my umbrella and my rain boots and even my raincoat if I had to for her to let me go outside. I would beg her to let me go outside and play in the rain. I loved it. Not so much at night, of course, and not so much when it came down so hard and so fast that we had water getting into the basement. So, I mean, I think it depends on the type of storm and the type of situation that you're in, what happens and how it happens. My kids don't like, my daughter in particular, the older child, does not like thunderstorms because thunderstorms when she was little meant uh, tornado warnings too. It meant hiding in the hall, uh, waiting for the sirens to go off. So, yeah, I mean, I think it matters when and how bad the storm is, and I loved walking in the rain in Washington, and we would get snow out in the area that we were in, just outside of Seattle. We would get snow once or twice in about a week and a half period between December and January, and that was it. Other than that, it was rain. And I got to the point where I enjoyed walking in the rain. I'm like, I'm not made of sugar. I won't melt. It was mostly soft, misty, gentle rains. That's most of what we had out there. And it was actually kind of fun. Here, not so much. They're a little harder, a little more windy, a little more pelting raindrops, even to the point of, in a really bad storm, having 75-mile-an-hour winds, tree branches falling down, trees falling over. Um, um, Tornado warnings occasionally, and hail, lots and lots of big hail. No, I do remember big hail in Colorado too, but it's different out here. It's just different out here. And um, yeah. So I I'm a scientist, though. You know, when I was growing up, I had to find out how is lightning formed? Why does it happen? So that I could understand it, so I didn't have to be scared. Isn't the word I was? That's the word I was about to say, but that's not the word I meant. Um, so it didn't have to worry me so much. So anyway, that was interesting. I remember one year the snow was tall as 6 foot fence. Yep, I had that too when I was 11. We took the swing set with us, and and uh, that first winter up in the mountains, we were walking on the top of the snow, and the bar was just the top bar of the swing set was just over the top of the snow. That's how much snow we had. And so we were like, this is fun. We're stepping over the top of the swing set back and forth and back and forth. We were silly. We were silly. But then I think it was the same year, but it might have been a couple years later. We had so much snow that the tractors had to push off the road. And the one with the bucket, no, not the forklift, the other one. I can't think of it. Anyway, I can't think of it. It's the bigger bucket. Anyway, forklift isn't the right word anyway. So I messed up twice there. Anyhow, they would pick up the snow and dump it high up. And the snow was so high that we had to go to the second floor to look out and look around us because the snow was so high, piled up around on the edge of the street. We were on the corner. So we had to go up to the second floor to look out the windows. Not so much inside with the yard, although the snow was probably most of the way up the second window. Bottom one, lift up, second one. Yeah. So, and that, of course, this is the mountains of Colorado. So, but yeah, I understand. Ah, ow. Okay. I think it's just going to be me and either my novel, the story that I'm writing, or the story that I'm reading. Because I got a headache again. But no, we're supposed to be clear out here where I am. We're not supposed to have a storm again until Monday at the earliest. But 84 tomorrow, 86 on Sunday, 82 on Monday. Oh, I hope it's not when I have to walk up the hill or walk down the hill. What is it after Calgary 88 Olympics? Let's see. I remember watching the bright clouds and dark clouds meet and form a storm. We then watched the storm come toward us across a freshly plowed cornfield. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can imagine. Living in northern Colorado and northeastern in Sterling and going to college in Greeley, Colorado. That I was out on the plains, so I got to see a lot of that very thing that you're talking about. Only it wasn't a freshly plowed cornfield, but that's okay. What is it after Calgary 88 Olympics about that big, huge snowstorm tomorrow. Huh. Which one would have been the next one? You know, I stopped watching. I was in college. No, actually, I was working, so I don't even remember watching the Calgary '88 Olympics. Isn't that sad? I didn't watch much of anything after the kids were born, but that was until the middle '90s, so middle and late. It's here. Hope I don't lose power. Okay. Only a little bit of string left on this one, Venus. I hope you don't lose power either, Bryn Michelle. I played with her tail. I made her wiggle. All right, everybody. I can't stop talking. I don't know why. So I'm going to call it quits. Thank you all for coming. I saw we made it to 12 tonight, so I'm thrilled. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget the thummies. Thank you if you watched on replay. And of course, you all know that I appreciate you coming and being here live with me so that I'm not so lonely. Don't get me started on that one, Lynette. Oh, wait, she went to bed. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Bye-bye. Be safe. Be safe. Click. Bye.